Hello, you beautiful people out there. My name is Majestic Muffin, and welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch. Quick thing before we get started. My face cam was really fucked up last time. The quality was really low, and I didn't know why. It was my fault. When I was working with my settings for my screen recording and my face cam recording, I accidentally put it at like 480p instead of what you see here, the 1920 or 1080 or whatever the fuck it is. So yeah, let's get started. We just walked into this room, and I don't think we. Oh shit! No, wait, no. We just came in here. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we explored any of this yet.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
To command center? Is this that twin?
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
1950 to 1961. That is young.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did.
I've seen this clip before.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly. But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not going to tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Starting off the episode incredibly sad today. Sorry, guys. This is so sad. Okay. Well, let's go back, I guess.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Yeah. I wouldn't either. Oh. It just goes up there. Okay. I'm assuming we can't go out that way. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh. Up. I was falling down. Bro, that's so fucking cool. I need my house built like this. Oh, shit, my brightness.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Wait, should we go this way first?
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Oh, well, she was. That's cute. Oh, Swan Lake. Does she also die tragically young? As the curse of your fucking family?
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
I mean, yeah, having to deal with all those unrealistic expectations, especially as a child. 1944 to 1960. How the fuck old is that? Damn! Also 16.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
They wrote it about her death?
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Hey, Timmy.
As a child star,
it's fine.
Barbara
They live
was
here.
famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
Or maybe she just didn't want to do it
But in
anymore.
a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
Bro, 20 whole minutes?
So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Not the music. Oh, God.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Can I not go this way? Oh!
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
dear!
Oh.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out.
I would too.
But she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
I
And she
know,
was
bitch.
still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
Oh.
Hours later,
Barbara! Walter,
forgot that bitch was
what's
here.
going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up. But if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
God. How do I get up there? Oh, right. Duh. Staircase. The Halloween music is like easing my attention. Shit.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Damn.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Window?
That night, she played her part beautifully.
I'm assuming.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow.
Doing. It's not letting me turn. Oh, there we go. The hitbox is a bit odd.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Where's my brother? I wish I could walk faster than this. Am I leaving? I'm not leaving. Why are we not leaving?
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Why do I feel like he's out there? Oh god.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
So she almost killed a dude.
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. apparently. So did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard. But that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Bro, what the fuck?
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Maybe. Damn. That's so sad. Oh. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Let me in.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah. I wouldn't want you to play with it either. Excuse me. This way? No? Okay. It's dark up here. Oh, it's because it's starting to be nighttime soon.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Maybe they changed it? Where the fuck am I? It's so pretty in here. I love this room. Let me out. Just downstairs. And this way. Ah. Would you look at that? I'm in the basement right now. Right, Timmy? He's not saying much. Oh, yeah, the table saw that. Chopped off my
Mom said the basement was off
grandpa's
limits.
hand.
Unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Yeah, no, don't touch it. There's a woodworker, Sven.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Aw. What the fuck? Okay.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
It's so dark in here.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Was it?
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Damn.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Shit.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. but after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
The same thing every day?
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Is the monster a euphemism?
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can. I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly. And Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Damn. So you probably tried to, like, get away from the family. Oh shit, sorry. Get away from the family curse or whatever. And then as soon as he got out of the house, he died. Which is insane.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Let's hop down.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
What else didn't she tell you about?
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah, literally.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Shit. Sorry. Oh, shit.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
This game's sad as fuck.
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Is this anything? Man, this is pretty though. Please don't break a leg climbing up this.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Oof.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
There's a lot.
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Zerpy, Lurpy, Verpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy, and Doopy Jr. Oh my god, there's so many. How many pets did you guys have?
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
So Edie's died. Gone to Sven. All of them have little things. Oh. I didn't even see this bad.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
That? Is that the old ship? Or the old house? It's gotta be, right?
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
That's crazy. That's so sad. It crashed right there, and they were literally so close.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
There's so many.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone. things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Please be careful. Up there? Question mark? Oh, the ladder might be helpful.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that episode there. I don't know what to say. This is depressing. But it is really cool learning the history of all her family members and all of them tragically dying. Love that. So yeah, like if you like it, subscribe if you like it. I'll see all of you beautiful people in the next video. Bye bye.